So this video wasn't going to be a mukbang or a mukbang or whatever, but then I got hungry. So now it is. And in case you're wondering what I'm eating, I'm having a fruit punch Capri Sun and these really good Planters salted caramel peanuts. Good stuff, but it's not really a mukbang. It's more just like I got hungry while I was filming this video. So yeah, also, in case you're wondering why I am like all glammed up, is because the show I'm currently in, we're still trying to figure out what we want to do with my makeup and hair. We're still trying to figure that out, so I've just been experimenting, and this makeup took, I want to say 20 minutes, and this hair took an hour. So I wasn't about to just take it out to film a video.
Will you take part in my life, my love? That is my dream. I think what a dream is what you make it. Always try to give.
Hey guys, it's Megan from Still Talkin', or Meg, because you can call me either, I don't really care. But anyway, today I am going to be doing a Q&A because a lot of you guys have, well, I have been asking you to ask me questions for the past couple weeks, and a lot of you guys have left questions. So I have some really good questions to answer for you guys, some really deep stuff and some really like weird stuff. To be honest, I'm kind of scared to answer some of the questions because of like how people are going to react. But I guess we'll just see how this goes. Do you see how much lipstick is on this straw now? So the first question is, when did you start becoming obsessed with theater? So for those of you who don't know, I am a little obsessed with theater, and I don't know, I think that obsession has always like been there, because I've always been like, I don't know, such a show off and like always wanting to be the center of attention and stuff. I'm not really like that anymore, but that was kind of like the early signs when I was little that I was gonna be like a huge drama queen theater person, and I am still a huge drama queen. I'm just not as wanting to be the center of attention as I used to be, because attention is scary. I'd always been like the show off and, you know, everything like that when I was 3, and like almost every 3-year-old I wanted to be a famous singer or whatever. So I'd always sing, and I grew up in a very musical family, for those of you who don't know, so I've grown up around performing. That's just my life. My life has been based around performing since I was born, basically. So when I was little, and I would always hang out with my friends, and we wouldn't play with toys or anything, we would always play house. And so we'd always be acting out that we were moms or that we were sisters or whatever. We would always play house. So that's where kind of acting kind of grew from. And my creativity sort of grew from that too. And also whenever me and my friends hung out, we would make skits. Instead of playing with toys and Barbies, we would be playing house and making skits, and then we would perform them for our family. My older sister was also a big fan of making skits with her friends, and so she did that a lot too. At one point, she decided to make a movie with me and my little sister and her best friend Tawny, and so what the movie was it was a spoof of The Wizard of Oz. And they asked me, I think I was 7, they asked me to play Dorothy, and so I played Dorothy throughout their spoof of The Wizard of Oz. I want to show you that footage as much as possible, and I will if I can find some of the footage, but the sad part is we put so much work into this. It took us, I want to say, 2 years to get this done, and my sister edited it for us. It was about an hour long, and we lost all the footage when we got a new computer. So I think there still is a little bit of footage that I might be able to find that I can put in right here if I can find it.
Oh my goodness! Choda, I don't think we're in Florida anymore. Oh. Welcome to Longest Q&A. You have was landed on the wicked witch at least. Oh, I didn't mean to kill anyone. These shoes belong to you. Go them with you like they're very special. Thank you. The wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Who in the heck are you?
I'm the brave lion. Grr.
If you're so brave, why do you have that stuffed animal?
Oh, Teddy, he's brave too. He protects me from monsters like you!
I'm not a monster.
Well, Teddy said so.
Is that supposed to be a lion?
Well, I just call him Teddy, okay?
Okay then.
Where are you off to?
I'm gonna go see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Cut.
That stranded a lot of the acting and performing. The first official play that I was in was in 2nd grade. It was 12th Night. It wasn't a musical at all, but I do prefer musicals, but straight plays are just as fun. So yeah, 12th Night is a straight play. It's by Shakespeare. It was in 2nd grade, so it was a shortened version of it. I played the jester, which was fun, and I think you guys have already seen a clip of this from my embarrassing theater experiences, so if you want to go watch that, you can see a clip from it. I'll leave it in the description box below. So this has been a really long rant, but moral of the story, I've almost always been obsessed with theater, but I guess when the really big obsession started with listening to Hamilton and Mean Girls and all this stuff, that was pretty recent. I want to say that might have started a 1.5 to 2 years ago. So I guess I've always loved theater, but when I started becoming obsessed with it, was probably about 2 years ago. The next question is plans for after high school. So, for those of you who don't know, I am currently a freshman in high school, and I do have plans for after high school. I have many plans for after high school. I know almost exactly what I want to do. I want to go to college, for sure. That is something that I definitely want to do. I want to major in English and theater and minor in child development. When I actually graduate college, I want to get married, for sure, and I want to have children. Being a mother is a huge dream of mine. I actually want to have, like, 12 kids, which, like, oh dear, this is embarrassing. Which is, like, a lot. Like, it's a lot of kids. But it's always been my dream to raise a big family, and that dream has never changed. And then I also want to be a stay-at-home author because I love writing books. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but writing books is one of my favorite hobbies, and I'd love to be an author when I'm older, and that is something I can do from home while raising children. And then somewhere in there, haven't figured this part out yet, but I'm going to incorporate theater somewhere in that lifestyle because theater is such a big part of my life, and I want to keep it up for the rest of my life. The next question is, what was your favorite teacher and least favorite teacher? So, for the most part, I've always had a really good relationship with most of my teachers. I've never really had any huge problems. I mean, there have been teachers that I was just kind of like, didn't like that much, and I don't think they liked me very much, but it's never ever been, like, a huge thing, I guess. I'm not going to really name names on who my least favorite teachers have been, because, I don't want to do that, and I don't want to spread gossip or anything. I will answer the favorite teacher one, though, for sure. I have had many favorite teachers, but I think that the one that still stands in first place is my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Adams. She was the best teacher ever. She was so much fun. She taught me so much. She was a great teacher. She was amazing, and she was like that teacher that you could go to about anything. She wasn't like only my teacher, she was like my best friend, and that was just such an amazing year, all because of my teacher. And are you currently in a show? Yes, actually. I actually have mentioned this earlier in this video, that is why my hair and makeup looks like this, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the show. The show I am currently in is Beauty and the Beast. We actually have an advertisement for Beauty and the Beast, so I will leave that video in the description below, because that video is just a little ad all about our musical, and it can tell you where we're performing and when we're performing and how to get tickets and everything, so check that out. It'll be in the description below. What do you do on a daily basis? Nothing. No, just kidding. I do a lot. I'm a very busy person. I like being busy. Sometimes I think I'm a little busier than I want to be, but you know, it's okay. I wake up, and waking up, sorry, I'm trying to open these cans really scare me. Crap. I just vacuumed my room. Anyway, I wake up in the morning, and waking up is not a pretty thing for me at all. I try to wake up, so my goal is to wake up at 5:45 so I can exercise right first thing when I wake up, and then I'll have time to get ready and maybe shower off really quick. But usually I end up waking up at 6:20, and waking up at 6:20 gives me just enough time to be out the door by 7:15, which is when my bus comes, and then go to school. School, it's okay, you know. It's all, Anyway, go to school, come home, I practice my violin. I'll usually do some chores around the house when I go home. I read some stuff, and I do whatever needs to be done, homework or whatever. I usually don't have homework, but you never know. And then I usually have rehearsal. And then I go to sleep, and then I repeat. Next question is political thoughts. So, for those of you who don't already know this, I am a very opinionated person, and I think that I know a little bit too much about politics for someone who's only 14. It's kind of a problem, but I do know more about politics than most people would think, and I do have very strong opinions, but I don't want to share those opinions on the internet for everyone to see and for everyone to leave a comment on why I'm wrong and stuff. And I would never try to shove my political opinions down someone's throat and force them to believe the same things as me. I try not to do that anyway. I do love arguing about politics. I love it. It just is very fun for me because I always win. I actually don't always win. That is false. So I'm not going to share all my political thoughts here, because that would be a 45-minute video, and this video is probably already going to be 45 minutes. And I don't want hate, because I just think that everyone should love everyone. And honestly, the fact that I think everyone should love everyone really strands off of my political beliefs. I will tell you this. When it comes between right wing and left wing, did I do that right? Yes, I did. I'm kind of an independent, but I do tend to go more towards the left-wing side. So I am an independent leaning left side. That's left side, yes. No hate, please. I can hear the people unsubscribing. The next question is, what do you think about racist people? So, I don't know. I do know what I think about them. I just don't know how to answer it, because I just find it unbelievable that people would ever treat anyone differently based off of the color of their skin. It just doesn't, I don't comprehend it. It doesn't like make sense to me, because it just, wow. The next question's hard to answer too. All these questions, guys, are gonna give me like a headache. Okay. Next question is thoughts on religion. Well, my friends, I have many thoughts on that too. I think that all religions are amazing and beautiful, and I think it's so cool how people are coming together to agree on something, because that is hard to do nowadays, my friends. And I think that religion is really great. I think that it's an amazing thing, and I think that people should be free to believe whatever they would love to believe. If you're talking about like personal religious thoughts, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I love my religion, and so nothing you're going to say in the comments about my religion is going to make me think any different about it, so just don't leave comments down about that. If you want to know more about my religion, I'll leave my church's website in the description below. I think we're off like all the deep political questions that everyone's going to unsubscribe to me for. Next question is, what do you want to name your kids? Well, this is a very, very good question because I want a lot of kids. And yes, I do have name ideas. I have 8 that I could name right now. These are weird names, but like, deal with it. I like weird names, so. For girls, Angelica, Aviana, Bexley, and Dixie. For guys, Leo, Avery, David, and Davis. And David and Davis are going to be twins. I hope, if everything goes the way I want it to, which it won't, so it's okay. Do you try to stay healthy? And if you do, what things do you do to stay healthy? This is a very good question. So, I do try to stay healthy, but like everyone else, I do have some eating and exercise habits that might not be the healthiest, but overall I'm pretty healthy, I guess. But things I do to try to stay healthy is exercise, obviously. I like running personally. I think that's a really good exercise because I just think it's really fun to do when you gotta get your mind off of something or whatever. I like going on runs, but it's really cold outside where I live right now, and so I don't really go on runs anymore, and so instead I've been dancing a lot. Next question is, if you were to start listening to a different genre of music, which would you pick? So, genres that I already do listen to a lot are musicals, classic rock. I listen to pop music, kind of, not really, but a little bit. I like rap music, pretty good. Sometimes country music, but not usually. I'm not a huge country music fan. I used to just listen to musicals. Musicals and only musicals. If I were to pick a different genre of music to listen to all the time, and just that genre of music, besides musicals, I guess, I would choose classic rock, because that I've been really digging lately. I don't know, but besides all the genres that I just mentioned, I don't know. Because I just can't imagine a world where I don't listen to classic rock, musicals, oh, and bluegrass music. I like bluegrass music. And this sounds weird, but I kind of like listening to classical music, just like some classical pieces. Like, you might catch me listening to Claire de Lune a couple times, and you might catch me listening to Shostakovich or like whatever, because that's just really enjoyable for me to listen to classical music sometimes. And we're gonna end this video with a very wonderful question, and that question is, what are your plans for your YouTube channel in the future? So, I hope to keep up this YouTube channel forever. I really can't imagine a world without it. I want to be a YouTuber when I am a mother. I want to be a vlogger, because who wouldn't want to watch a mother try to manage 12 kids? That would be pretty entertaining. Am I wrong? Probably. While I'm just a teenager in high school, keeping up my YouTube channel, I don't have any plans for being famous. That is not the intentions with this YouTube channel. I do it because I find it fun. I find that you guys enjoy it, but my goal is never fame. But I think that if I was ever famous from my channel, that would be pretty cool. But like, I do hope this channel grows more. And I don't know. And when it comes to like ending my YouTube channel, I haven't thought about that. ever. Even though I know it's such a thing because you can't just keep doing a YouTube channel forever. Maybe when I die, I'll end this YouTube channel. This video is probably going to be really long, but now I have to go edit it, so that's going to be a nightmare. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you watched till the end, you probably didn't, but whatever. Okay, love you, bye.